Hey everybody, good evening. I'm going live real quick. First, I want to say happy birthday to my sister Angelique. I got her first thing this morning and I'm getting her now before the evening's over with. I am going to get Facebook set up, so bear with me. I'm not going to start discussing until everything's done. And let me hide all the evidence that I was working at the computer station again. So, and if you're wondering, Battletech bases and epoxy, for those of you that pay attention. Hope everyone's enjoying their April Fools. Alrighty. Alright. So if you're with me on YouTube, I greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I want to get everyone caught up on where I'm at, what's going on with me, because there's been a lot of, or should I say, a lot less emails, a lot less conversation pieces, a lot less of everything. And a lot of people have either texted me privately, like, we haven't done an update. What's going on with you? What's going on in the world? We don't know. So I'm almost finished with Facebook. Let me go live real quick and get them caught up. And officially, um, YouTube is running 2 minutes ahead of Facebook. So if you're on my Facebook page, there is the link to get everybody caught up. All right, so I'm live on both. Awesome. So close that out. We're good now. Okay. So what's going on with me? Let's start off with this summer. 2019 is a go. I'm still taking late registration. Packages are going to be about $7,000 due to the increase in the plane ticket and booking rooms close by if the hotels don't have anything available. Half of our hotels are maxed out. So if you're interested in doing Japan 2020, hey, she's kidding off the jet program. Sadness, sadness. But one of my former students, if you're looking at my Facebook feed, one of my former students from when I taught at Brackenridge High School in San Antonio, Texas, finished college, got on the jet program, and has been there for roughly 3 years. My sister's even online. What's up, Erica? So I wanted to give everyone an update. The purpose of 2019 is to cater to the older generation of people that are interested in traveling with me to Japan, proving that I can not only cater to the young professionals and the families, but I can also deal with the golden generation who wants an easy vacation retirement package trip. So, on my YouTube channel, if you pay attention, I have been blasting up different venues for Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, and not to forget Narita. So what I'm going to be doing, hey Erica, thank you for the like. Remember, I have the YouTube channel up here at the top. Click, leave it open, hit the mute button. You're going to hear the same thing twice, but I need the minutes for YouTube. As always, please, please, please support my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it. So the focus for 2019, one, is to take my mother-in-law, my aunt-in-law, and my wife. And my wife has put up for me for 20 years. Like, Lord, will a boy stop talking about Japan? Will he ever stop talking about Japan? When will he stop talking about the Rice Station and the land of stuff I can't read? This summer, I will stop talking about it. I promise everyone, I will stop. For those of you that don't know, my wife met me when I changed my major for the last time to business management with a minor in Japanese studies, and I took over as president of the Japanese club because Percy Humphrey was about to graduate, as well as Joanna Kirby, so I might as well tag them in this post. Uh, Hey Vince, good evening. I was about to post a video to the other group really quick, so let me go ahead and do that now. Focusing on a trip for everyone that's late. If you still want to join us for 2019, packages are going to run roughly 6,000. That's for people that want to join me and hang out. That's what we're running. If you're booking late, we still have room on the trip. If you don't want to be with my wife, mother-in-law, and my aunt-in-law, and you just want to hang out with me, I still have hotel rooms available, and I can probably get your price knocked down a little bit depending on where you're coming from. But where is that? Wow, it's not even my short list anymore. Okay. So that's what's going on with that. In a minute, I'm going to grab up all of the new camera equipment, the drone, and everything, so we can do. What did we give her? March Christmas this year. Bang. All right. So no April Fool's jokes. No, none of that. Um, the trip for Japan for the family is Tokyo, Hiroshima, Kobe, Kyoto, and Osaka. After we hit Kansai, they're going to be coming back to Tokyo area around July 9th to Tokyo, and then they're heading home. Me, and I'm glad Percy joined in, I'm going to Percy's old prefecture. I'm going to Matsue because I'm finishing up my YouTube series for Lafayette O'Hearn. I have all of my YouTube videos for New Orleans shot. I need to shoot Kumamoto and I need to shoot Matsue for the 3 places he lived in Japan. And then eventually, if I can hook up with Sophia, I want to go to Greece and visit his old hometown. It's still there. That's that part of the business trip. However, with the new drone, now it's time for the Christmas gifts. 1 minute to myself. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Where is it? Just moved it again. All right. So, if you ever saw the 1995 movie Hackers with Angelina Jolie and a few other people before they got big, it was a great movie. Trust your technolust. So first, I needed my own 55 210 lens for my Sony A6000. eBay, $110. I walked into Camera Exchange San Antonio. I'm going to tag them in the video. I got a $600 lens for $362, $427 with the insurance package. The awesome team at the Best Buy San Pedro North Star location had a sale on the new Happiness, the super new Happiness. So we're going to bust it out. And the only reason why I'm going to post it out there is because I have a business plan for the drone. It just wasn't, oh, I wanted a new toy. So for everyone, I have the new Mavic Air. So we're going to pop this little puppy open, show you what it looks like. I'm not flying it in my apartment, you're crazy. But I just wanted to show you. So with the kit that came with it, not just by itself, came out to $986. Comes with the drone, 3 batteries, the joystick, car charger, regular charger, multi-battery charger. I can charge up to 4 batteries at once. If I get 2 more, that means I can have 4 charging batteries and 1 flight battery for almost an hour and a half, 90 minutes of flight time. And with all the software and the other updates, it's a golden investment. I couldn't pass this up. I've been looking at the Mavic series for 2 years now. And the ladies at Best Buy, which is Lauren, Shonda, and Claudia, have been putting up with me in all of my research questions for 2 years of me just randomly wandering into the store to get help with information and answer questions. And it's been a wonderful learning experience. So again, the shameless YouTube plug, I Need Minutes. You're going to roll up here, click the link, open up the YouTube channel, leave it open, but put it on mute so you can just watch me on Facebook. And the nice Mavic Air. Hey, Cole, how you doing? The new Mavic Air comes in this small little case with this small little shoulder strap bag that carries up to 4 batteries, the controller, all your chargers and accessories for your drone. Great investment. I say check Best Buy for the deal. Um, Next business part is that I found out from the drone trainer on Twitter that the FAA and a lot of industries are now using drone pilots exclusively for a lot of their different types of photo shoots. The business plan for me is the 2 weeks I have to myself in Japan, every city I'm going to, which is a lot. I'm going from Tokyo to Matsue, from Matsue to Kumamoto, from Kumamoto to Hideyoshi, from Hideyoshi to Osaka. But I'm going to stop and have lunch in Kobe in Chinatown. And then from there, I'm going to Shizuoka and back to Narita. Getting all the information I needed. My allergies are killing me, and I'm sorry. Getting the information I needed from DJI's website, they have a geo map um, built into the website. You can look up anywhere in the world based on region, all the way down to a street corner, and it'll tell you if it's a safe fly zone, the laws of the country, and everything you need to know. So I'm going to go fly all of the places that I did in 2017 that I can fly without getting in trouble. I'm going to go fly all of the areas in 2018 Hideyoshi that I didn't get a chance to film. Hey, Miss Rico, how you doing? Good evening. And I'm going to go light those up too. So what I'm about to do is I'm going to go to all of my hot links, post them in Facebook and on my YouTube channel, so that way you guys can keep up where I'm going to be this summer. It's not a massive list. But again, if you're here and you're just joining me, please go to the YouTube link at the top right corner, hit that for me, hit the mute button, watch it either, whatever is comfortable for you, Facebook or YouTube. I just need the minutes. But I've been busy today. So one of the things that I'm going to share with everybody are different links that I found all over the place. And my allergies are terrible today, and it's making me angry. But GeoZone map. I was literally beating up on Japan today. So when I post the link here, what you're going to do is if you have a drone or you're interested in flying a drone, um, you're going to click up at the top, select the area. It's going to pop up, move on to where it's going, and then you can literally go anywhere in the world to figure out if you can fly there. Bless me. It's a fully interactive map. It doesn't have a lot of dead weight to it. It's portable in English, and it's mobile. So anywhere you want to film, shoot, it'll take you there and show you what your restrictions are, especially in the city of San Antonio. Next issue with the website is that it'll still link you to all the government regulations, the quizzes and things you need as a beginning drone pilot. After that, when you actually activate the drone, I'm going to load my footage from my phone while I'm talking to you guys to YouTube and Twitter. There's a lot of great information in it when you first activate the drone. Now, right out of the box, you can't fly a Mavic. You have to go through the updates. You got to download the manual updates, the automatic updates, and it takes about an hour. I wasn't disappointed with the update time. Plus, the batteries are dead. Just get over it. So, with everyone being a part of that, I just wanted you to know what you were getting into. And I know I still got March up here. I like the picture. Get over it. I'll switch it out later on. But moving forward, the goal is to make sure that everyone's up to date on what a small business can do. So one of the things that was annoying me with some of the super successful YouTube stars is that they're pushing their training products. For example, I have Kong, and you have 7 hours to buy his $37 a month final update, which I personally don't care about because I don't have the time to dedicate my lifestyle to what he's educating people on to make you an automatic success in social media. Not discrediting him, not bashing him, not being negative. I don't have time. And when you have the time to do what he's teaching, yes, you will be successful in a record pace. I'm just going the slow snail pace I've been doing. I'm happy with it. I'm not trying to become an instant YouTube celebrity because I do enjoy my teaching time and my classroom time and my personal life. I don't want to just give it all up to be a hot success. Doesn't make sense. All right. So what's next with um, me? I spent enough money on all of these wonderful things. So the brand new G Master Skills the G Skill Master Lens series, the regular 225, some other stuff. I'm going to update my camera to 6400. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it. I'm going to give you some love on that one. Hey, Dustin Ward. It was good seeing Dustin over the weekend. He was with me when I broke out the test drive on the drone. Actually, he was in Hobbytown, USA, doing his Gundam Fighter build day with the crew, and that is an awesome group to be around. Those guys are hilarious. I enjoy their company. I highly recommend if you could get a break from your normally scheduled life and go do it, you would enjoy it too. So what I'm doing right now, I know I'm on like 11 different devices. I'm sorry. I am getting my DJI album up so I can go to my drone footage and put it in there because I kind of want to share with the world my drone footage. So actually, let me go to my gallery, pull that up, and do it that way because, yeah. DJI panel, record, boom, click. I want to share. And what I want to do is share it to my Twitter account and then link it to everything else. So, San Antonio, Texas, yep. And I'm going to tag at DJI Global at the drone trainer, hashtag first flight. Oh, first class, wrong one. First flight. I don't know if it's in there. Nope, but I don't care. So, done with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to also move it to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to make a drone playlist so you can follow my flights. Again, looking at the professional aspect of what a drone pilot can do, I'm excited for what the industry is going to do next. So if you're following me on Twitter, it's a massive, massive deal of what you can do with a drone. I'm glad that the legislation has been passed out. Yuji Nage, Ohio gozaimasu. I'm very excited about the legislation for two reasons. One, I don't have to worry about a giant Skynet drone flying in front of my window looking over my internet access. And two, it also protects the airline industry. And I depend on the airline industry for my small business because I'm not driving to California to swim to Japan. Thank you, drone laws. Moving forward, again, I'm glad that I ran into a couple of people on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and what have you or not. Let me get this guy tagged in here so he can contribute. What's going on professionally? Talking about schooling, I am looking at jobs in New Orleans. This school year has been kind of rough. One, for personal reasons. Two, work-related reasons. I'm not 100% thrilled with the direction education is going in America. I'm not getting on a political soapbox. I'm just going to say I'm not thrilled. I am not a big fan of charter schools, and going to New Orleans, I'm liking my odds of finding a teaching job less and less. Talking to my wife and other professionals that do data entry, administrative jobs, like having an office job where I'm in at 8:30, I'm out by 5 o'clock, I have an hour lunch, and I can do the job from home sounds a lot less stressful. There was an email asking how I'm doing with my arthritis and my psoriasis. As you can tell, it's kind of dwindling down. It's wearing itself out with all the meds and treatment that I'm getting from the doctor here in San Antonio. I'm very grateful for her and her team, and I want to go to my next follow up. Next, cold weather makes my joints hurt. So that 2020 team, Hokkaido's looking less and less like an option unless I live in the onsen for 4 hours a day, which is not a bad thing. But New Orleans, if you know anyone is hiring, I'm already on Glassdoor, and I get 150 emails from Glassdoor a day for administrative work. I just want something easy for the first couple of months if I cannot find a teaching job at a high school that I'm happy with. I'll be brutally honest with you on that one. So, the gentleman that's tagged at the bottom, his name is Eric Lewis. He's one of the new YouTubers that popped up on the scene in San Antonio, and I'm excited to meet him. He's an entrepreneurial young career person, and then his car is amazing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. When I shoot that video, then we can talk about it. I'm going to put his YouTube channel from the group on there. He's a car guy. That's all I have to say. What my bucket list is just to sit in his passenger seat, not even in the car itself. That's all I got to say on that note. So, without the shameful plug, I'm gonna go look him up real quick and bring in his channel and post it on YouTube as well as on my YouTube channel. So far, his content is smooth, it's on point, it's relevant. He's growing his channel. I subscribed. I like what I see on his channel. But I think he would appreciate it if he had more of an audience. I also want to catch up with him because he has the Marvel intro, which makes me jealous as hell. And I really want to have that intro. So, boom. That's his channel in the second link on YouTube. The overwhelming goal is that I'm going to start talking about my San Antonio business, wrap up this video, and then I'm going to try to go sleep. I'm at 22 minutes, so I'm trying to keep it under 45. I know a lot of people don't want to watch me talk all night and all day. My kids don't even like me talking at work. So, San Antonio business. I was supposed to have interviewed Sophia. I cannot pronounce her last name. It's Greek, and I do not want to butcher it. This is the student teacher I've been talking about in previous videos. She had a loss of her father, and it really did hit her like everyone losing a parent does. The loss of my dad, I went through the storage unit. I finally got the storage unit condensed, but I found his old workout shirt from the 3rd Supply Squadron from Clark Air Force Base in the Philippines. And one of his co-workers tagged him in the video as well, was telling me that to hold on to all of my dad's military stuff and just make a shadow box. I already said that was already a plan in place. Don't even worry about it. However, the direction I'm going with Sophia is that, one, I've already, through Facebook, introduced her to Vince Guzman and his wife, who are two awesome people. And I think that as small creative communities, we all need to support each other. Like the joke goes, support small business. And the other running comment of artists, starving artists don't make money till they're dead. I don't believe in that. Support your artists while they're breathing, so that way you have more creative content going. So to brag on Sophia, here's the deal. Her piano cover of Metallica has actually been viewed almost 23,000 times. Not only that, one of the writers from the Rolling Stones magazine and a couple of other big names in the music industry have already written letters to Metallica saying that they need to do some kind of collaboration or some kind of project. And my personal life this weekend was like crazy. It's going into star season, and for anyone that's a teacher in the state of Texas, you know star season, you're like pulling out your hair, saying your Hail Mary is full of grace, and trying to hope that the kids don't commit everything wrong that costs you your teaching certificate. So, Sophia, I'm sorry I missed interviewing you. It's coming. Now, again, as the reminder, if you see the link at the top, click the YouTube link, watch it on YouTube, hit the mute button, finish the video on Facebook. You're getting the same content twice. The goal is that when I start interviewing US based YouTubers, unlike the YouTubers in Japan I'm scheduling to meet, I wanted to do these things. I wanted to get at least 10 to 20 questions prepared. You go over the answers. That way, it's not a shock value interview. I don't like shock value interviews where they're asking you personal questions and gut punching you right there on the spot. No, I want you to know what we're talking about and to be authentic the first time around on camera. Even if you can't talk like I can, where I ramble on for hours on end or I just stumble over my words. I wanted to be authentic. Two, I'm getting press kits from the internet, looking at them and going over them. I still need to build up my press kit presence. And the thing is that I have so much going on business wise, it's kind of like narrowing down is not going to happen. So, and I'll explain why. One, I'm still I'm still consulting IT. So I help other people build their home businesses. I help people design networks for their home businesses. I help people consult about how to use Wi-Fi in other countries, blah, blah, blah. I'm not certified in anything. So that's one of the goals I have for 2021, 2022 is to get all my IT certifications so I can effectively step out of the classroom. I want out, at least for a little while until I get a better job I enjoy. Back to Sophia and the San Antonio YouTuber community. I know I haven't been going to meetings, but I do watch the lives when you guys stream live from home. And the one thing we need to do is not even the arguments that have been going on. And I know that's like 3 months late, but it's getting shirts, branding and marketing the San Antonio YouTubers group. That way we can communicate more with people that are trying to use YouTube. Like I remember the first meeting I went to, there's 32 people. We were stealing chairs from everywhere at Geekdom downtown, and then it's like it trickled down to 8 or 9 people or 6 people. Once you have momentum, keep slamming at home. That's one thing I want to do with my business. So for my YouTube channel, I want to do a playlist specifically about my reviews on the technology I'm using going forward. I'm going to do another series on the drone videos I'm shooting by city, by location, because people are actually like, so what are you going to do? When are you going to do it? I know I'm still working on mine, Sophia. Don't even worry about it. The next issue is I'm condensing a lot of the dead weight I picked up over the years. So if you're on my Facebook page as a friend, you'll see it. If you're in any of the San Antonio garage sale stuffs, you'll see the post. If you're curious about what I'm getting rid of out of my dad's stash, shoot me a message. If you know anyone that collects, and it's not even antique, but classic stereo equipment, everything that's pre-Bluetooth and pre-Wi-Fi surround sound with 16 channels, let me know. My dad's Onkyo stereo unit, I don't plan on carrying that with me forever. It's classic. We picked it up between 1983 and 1986. I was with him every time he bought a piece of equipment. He still got all of his original speakers from high school. He still got all of that equipment. I don't want it due to the living situation I'm going into. So wrapping up that, my 2019 goals are clear. I want my mother-in-law, my wife, and my aunt to enjoy Japan as much as I do. I want to knock out all my video shoots in under 8 hours a day. That way I can have the rest of my day to work on stuff going home or stuff that I can edit. Working with Chris Hoffman, and I miss Chris. He moved out of San Antonio recently to Kansas. I'm going to miss Chris because I can sit down and talk to him about cameras, movies, a lot of stuff. And it was always a creative criticism moment where he's giving me the devil's advocate on both sides of the fence about how I'm shooting, the style I'm shooting with, what equipment am I using, and how to get the most out of my money. And I do greatly appreciate that, especially going to his videos of the burlesque scene in San Antonio. It was always an opportunity to see art in different formats, and that's one of the things I missed about my friends from high school. So moving on here, I want feedback. I love feedback, um, which is leading me to my next major announcement, and that I'm saving the best for last. So let me get all of the people on board. All right. So last major announcement. A lot of you guys knew that. What's up, Chuckles? I'll be seeing you too, sir, really soon. So for all of you that were paying attention to my recent live videos from Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, the number one issue with 2018 is that there was never any closure for what I wanted to do with Project Hideyoshi, and I closed it. There was no closure. But working with Madoka-san and her son Satoshi and Senki Michiguchi from the Hideyoshi Tourism Bureau, we actually got the closure we needed to close out the original business so that we can market. So officially on my YouTube channel, I'm going to have a dedicated section for Hideyoshi tourism. Period. I'm going back to Hideyoshi 2019 after my family leaves to go have 4 days of straight filming to get the stuff I couldn't do because I didn't have the drone. Now that I have the drone, I have until June 21st to practice as much as I can to get it all in. Now, with that being said, Project Hideyoshi is back open. I'm going to edit the videos the way I want, how I want, for an American audience. Any videos that I'm doing for the Japanese domestic audience, I'm going to only do raw videos, shoot them to Hideyoshi, and that team that is being handpicked by Miss Madoka herself can edit the text, do what they want in Japanese, and share the footage. That way, Japan gets it, I get it, the world gets it, we're happy. Done. That's the way I wanted to do it. So those are all of my major announcements for Japan, for everything. Joe Garcia just subscribed. Thank you, Joe Garcia. I greatly appreciate it. Um, I really did enjoy my time in Japan and with the city of Hideyoshi. Hideyoshi, all I have to say is that it's literally east meets west for a small town. So basically, if you can imagine San Marcos in the 1980s before all of the craziness broke out, that's what Hideyoshi is. Except there's no college football. There's no university there. The last talking point I wanted to bring up was not only the real estate in Japan, but the aging issue in Japan. And um, man, Shauna Bonnie as dude, you're bringing back some memories with the Legoland stuff. You need to stop. Um, one, Kasuga, one of my friends from the JET program, who's currently in New Zealand, which is another awesome country I want to go to, brought up an interesting point about NEETs and hikikomoris. For those of you that are not aware of what a NEET or hikikomori is, it's a emotionally disturbed person who's shutting themselves off from the world. The difference between a hikikomori and a NEET is that a hikikomori is 95% in their domicile bedroom, except for bathrooms, occasional, and we're talking once in a blue moon, trips to a convenience store, usually at night when no one's there to grab their snacks. That's their limit of their social interaction outside of immediate family that they feel comfortable dealing with. Needs are functional hikikomoris that go to work, participate in life, but the second work's over, they disappear off the face of the earth until the next day they show up. The deal with them currently is that they are, hey, Mr. Frank, check this out. Found it. Found what I wanted. Um, the functional problem with needs is that they don't want to have kids. They have some kind of um, psychosis and personal issue that is keeping them from fully integrating in society. They're worse than a functional alcoholic because we don't know what their addiction is. If we don't identify them or discuss it with them, we don't know how to bring them back into the fold. And we're losing artists, we're losing musicians, we're losing writers, we're losing nurses, we're losing doctors, we're losing lawyers because of whatever their psychosis is or whatever their antisocial addiction that keeps them from functioning. How does this relate to real estate? They're aging out. The average age of my generation right now is between 32 and 52 for Generation X, depending on when you were born or whoever Generation X definition you're looking at. It's the same issue in Japan. They aren't having kids, they're not married, so they pass on quietly from life. And until someone does a courtesy check or someone goes and checks on them, you don't know they're gone. So their homes are sitting up dilapidated, rented out, left. Ohayou gozaimasu, Madoka Kubo-san. And Lori, hey, good evening. Um, they're passing on. They're not leaving any wills. Their estate is just literally up for grabs. And these houses become dilapidated, destroyed. And this gives to the issue of 120 million homes being vacant in the country of Japan by 2030. Literally, 120 million vacant homes. And the thing is that the homes that are not in any major city can go for pennies on a dollar. And it's an investment because Japan has already built in a functional disposal model. The functional disposal model for small communities is that city services shut down, train stations are closed. The only accessible way in and out is the highway or walking. So communities are literally just turning off all over Japan every 10 to 15 years. It's happening. It's happening in America because everyone's abandoning the city. I mean, abandoning the countryside and going to the cities. It's a major issue in Japan. So if it gets off the ground, I'm supposed to do another economic development lecture this coming summer in Kumamoto or Hideyoshi. I'm not holding my breath. I can do it live on Facebook and YouTube. I just need Satoshi to sit with me to translate. So that's all of the business except for the 2020 group. 2020 group is still in the planning phases. We've already done hotels. We've already planned out flights. We already got dates. The next step is venues. So we're going from Tokyo. I don't think we're going to Hiroshima. I think we're skipping straight to Kansai, which Kyoto, Kobe, Osaka, and Nara. If you're going Team South with me, we're going to Kumamoto, Fukuoka, and Hideyoshi. If you're going Team North, you're going to Hokkaido. Good luck. I love y'all. I know I said I catch up with y'all, but it just depends on my physical therapy between now and then. I don't like snow and I don't do cold. Whew, it makes me sleepy just thinking about it. It's definitely not high on my list. But I want to give you the number one special guest star. She's at the bottom of the Facebook list. Lori Grande, thank you for being with us for 2020. I can't wait either. I'm hoping my wife can get off time to join us. And somebody put a graphic that's not going away, which is cool. But that's all the highlights, kids. I've done my 45 minutes, 39. Sup, Elephant Chicken Nuggets? So, long story short, I on YouTube and on Facebook, I'm looking at my Facebook feed now. It's on the opposite side for the YouTube. It's way up there. I linked the DJI drone map. I've linked what is that? Oh, the guy Eric C. Lewis from San Antonio. Last but not least is the Gypsy poet, Sophia. You need to check out her music. It's actually pretty good. I was shocked to say she's a piano teacher. I'd say, give her some time, check it out. Um, find her Facebook page because I know she made the video public. Um, check out her rendition of Metallica. It is awesome. That's all I have to say. It's on her page, but check out that piano Metallica. I was like, I'm not even really into Metallica. Now, granted, I'm an 80s kid. All of my friends listen to all types of music. I know who Metallica is. Don't try to play that card with me. I'm just saying, I'm not a hardcore Metallica fan. It's like, oh, Metallica. Okay. But needless to say, it's worth checking out her YouTube channel. Check out her page. I hope Metallica gives her the right so she can upload that performance that she did on piano to her YouTube page because it already has 20,000 plus hits on Facebook. Let's just be real about it. She's got talent. So, needless to say, I'm working with Lori Grande to start finishing my branding projects and finishing my logos and everything I need. Yonkakawa hara ohayou gozaimasu. So right now it is roughly 11 o'clock in the morning in Japan. It is 10:15 in Texas p.m. And I got a real life and a real job. So I love everybody. Always a pleasure. I uploaded the drone video. Oh, while I'm sitting here and I got 2 minutes left, I think I can beat the buzzer here. I'm going to upload my first drone video to YouTube. And then I want to link it to the video that you're currently watching. That way you can do it. All right. First flight. And hashtag DJI Mavic drone. And then I don't know. But it all works. So DJI Mavic, DJI drone, training flight. Because it was my first flight, legitimately. I was learning how everything. So descriptions, nope. We're just gonna put San Antonio. Can we put San Antonio? Yes. San Antonio, because you don't need all the answers. And boom. I'll add music to it because otherwise you're just gonna hear the sound of the drone flying. I'll link it in here when it's finished, and then we're about done. So as always, if you have any questions, comments, queries, you're interested in a trip not going to Japan, let me know. With my IntelliTravel accreditation that I have, which is an entry level because I'm still working on it, on top of everything else I'm doing, I can still book for Disney. I can still book for Europe. I can still research you a flight, travel insurance, all of that. If you're one of the computer people that's like, you know what, should I buy this laptop? Ask me to review it. I'll review it. If there's anything you have questions about, let me know. That's kind of what I do. Wanted to make everyone's life easier through technology. So one of the things that I want to do when I get to New Orleans, definitely, is consult and do outreach resource teaching for teachers. Basically, strategies and tricks I've used for Title I teaching and everything else to make everyone's life a little bit easier. And I love how YouTube on my phone is done, but YouTube on my computer is not done. Boom, done, just finished. So I'm going to link this to here. And this is my first flight. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I'm only flying 3 feet off the ground because I wasn't trying to break any laws and get in trouble my first day with my toy. So done. It's been a pleasure. It's always a privilege. So thank you guys for supporting my channel. I'm up to 265 subscribers. And to say that I started this channel 2 years ago and I'm only up to 265, by Kong standards, it's a drop in the bucket. By average people, it's pretty good. And I'm happy with it. So As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you got people that are interested in Japan, anime, video games, technology, I have two channels. Two. So, Montague Travel is about the business side of traveling, Japan, and technology. My gaming channel and is about nerd life. And we'll talk about nerd life on another night. Love you guys, and I'm out. I'm ending Facebook first, though. All right. Where's the end button? There we go.